a lot, Tommy. They're looking right at you, Tommy.
Hey.
They're wondering what you're doing, Tommy.
Hey.
Man, I'm working.
Yeah. Hey guys, Michael Burt, Coach Michael Burt right here on the Mercedes Sprinter. Shout out to @Mercedes Sprinter.
Man, Elam.
I've got Tommy Davidson here, top real estate agent in Rutherford County, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, one of the fastest growing areas in all of the country. Turn that air down. And we just cut a show called Crucial Conversations on the Mercedes Sprinter where I grilled Tommy. You'll have to watch that on the Burt Network. But Tommy, right now, for all the real estate people that are out there in the market, you're trying to capture more market share. You're trying to get your name out there. You're trying to become a person of interest. What are some of the tactics and strategies that you're using to go out and overcome obscurity, to get attention, to get people talking to you? I mean, what are some of the tactics that are practical that other people out there can use?
I'm a big social media person. This is social media. So I feel like it's free unless you have somebody that works for you that's helping get your message out there. I would say that's probably the majority of it. I mean, I'm on your network doing a TV show. I still look at that like it's social media. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So I think right now, being creative, being bold, and just having the balls to get on there and talk in front of a camera is what you got to do right now. And you just got to have content that people are going to watch.
Now let's talk about all of the bozos out there, and I'm calling them bozos because I think they are bozos, that believe you're just wasting money and you're spending money to be on the Burt Network. There's no return. You know, I try to explain return on objective. If you become better known, money follows attention, obscurity. I mean, speak to all those people that believe that you can't get business from social media.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say when you say that, it's like you told me, it's just one of the things. It's not the only thing. So that's just one of the things that I'm doing. But if whatever I can do to get people to talk to me, and then they realize that I've got something that they're interested in, I don't care what I have to do to get them in here to talk to me. So right now, that's the best way for me to do it. I'm not going to pay $5,000 a month and go on a TV or on the radio. But the TV show, I feel like it's done a lot of things for me personally. And I feel, not to sound arrogant, but it's made me a lot better at handling people, because when you're in front of that TV, it's easy for you. But when you're in front of that TV, you got to think, you got to listen, then you got to speak. And you're trying to do all this so fast. But what it really does is it prepares you when you're one-on-one with someone. You're at such an advantage over them in that conversation because you're training. You're putting yourself in the position where you got to think faster than they think, where you've got to articulate better than they do. So to me, it's definitely been worth the money for me.
Now you've been jumping your business in multiples. I mean, 2 and 3 times, 4 times. You're going from 30 deals to 60 deals to potentially 80 to 100 deals. That's quantum leaps. Break that down and synthesize that for the people out there watching us on Periscope. I mean, a lot of people stuck. Most real estate agents never do more than, 10, 15 deals a year. You jump from 30 to 60, 60 en route to almost to 100 on your way to 100. Talk about it. How you doing it?
Well, I used to be one of those people that were stuck. And it got to where I got to 30, then it was like in the 50s, and it was just me. And one day we're doing XQ. I said, hey, look that up.
Old school class.
Old school class this dude did. And he talked about ceiling of complexity. And a ceiling of complexity, I kept getting to that same threshold, but I never could get through it until I made a change. And it really happened that change came when you had Kendra Cook in our, what was the Realtor of Interest, and then she broke down systems, and she broke down leverage of hiring people. So the secret sauce to growing your real estate team is hiring good people, because you can only do so much on your own. But that's going to take money, and you've got to risk that money. So you've got to become an entrepreneur to get bigger.
All right, but you said the key thing. You've really shifted, in my opinion, from a realtor, single transaction, sell, do, collect, to an entrepreneur and businessman. that is now running an enterprise
Right.
that specializes in real estate,
Right.
that has a team of people.
Mhm.
Now, are you making more money or less money?
We're making more money, but now I got to zero in on being more profitable because I'm seeing all this money come in and I'm wanting to do all these different things. And then when I look at these expenses, I'm like, I got to get better now at breaking down profitability.
So now you got money coming in, but you're not. Are you more profitable or less profitable?
I have I have more money.
Okay, all right. So more revenue's definitely coming in.
More revenue's coming in. But you know, like when I go to you, you're teaching me how to grow my business. You're not teaching me how to save more money. That's not what I come to your class for. I come to generate money, and we're definitely generating a lot more.
All right, so let's talk about that. This will be the final question I ask you. When we're thinking about a person out there right now that is not in a coaching program.
Mm-hmm.
They know who Coach Burt is.
Mm-hmm.
They follow him, whatever the case may be, but they're not in a coaching program.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to that person about why they need to be in a coaching program.
Well, I would have to look to see how it's going to be hard to talk someone into getting into a coaching program if every year they're making more money, they're saving more money, their life's getting better and better and better. They could be so smart they don't need a coaching program. But I'm not so smart. I'm like probably most of the people out there that have their own business. The best thing about the coaching program is I get access to you, and you have taught me, along with other star players in that class, how to fast track my way to what I want. I can learn things from other people like Dan Elam, who was in that realtor or in the XQ class. He's someone I call all the time, and he's going to tell me why something won't work. Now, earlier in my career, I was a lot smarter than Dan, and I didn't listen to him because I was so much smarter than him, and my ways didn't work. But if I could go back and do what he told me, I would be a lot better off.
Yeah. So when you think about it, a lot of people need a coach for structure, systems, but they may not even know they need a coach in life. Because you went 30-something years. You went 10, 15 years in real estate without a coach.
That's right. I didn't need a coach. I was too smart, and I was also kind of happy. But would you rather drive around out here on this road without a navigation system, or would you rather get a navigation system where you punch in your address and it takes you right there? It even tells you where to turn. So that coaching program to me is kind of like a Garmin or something where I put in what I want to do and you just help me get there. Now all I got to do is listen and then go out and do it.
Well, Kiyosaki talked about the rat race or the fast track, and the rat race is just going and going and going, and there's no movement. If you would have never got in a coaching program, you could still be doing 30 deals a year right now.
Man, I could be up to 35.
35 deals. Happy, complacent, satisfied, needs never.
And thought I had all the answers.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm Coach Michael Burt, Super Coach. We've just cut a copy of Crucial Conversations on a Mercedes Sprinter. That will be out in the next week or so on the Burt Network. Go to burtnetwork.com. Also, watch Tommy Davidson's show, My Hometown, Our Boomtown, on the Burt Network. Comes out every single month. It's got great guests. Talks about real estate, success, entrepreneurism, and it turned out to be a fascinating
And
show.
give me some of your Twitter followers, at Tommy Davidson RE. Some of you people that are following him, come over and read some of my stuff. I put a lot of funny stuff out there.
It's got some good stuff out there, guys. Have a great Friday. Everybody needs a coach in life.
I love your sock, Tommy. Keep talking about it.